morning, and welcome to Week 4 Mikeys Morning Coffee. Can't be slamming on the table. Special guest this week, softball player. Says he doesn't keep stats. Went 18 for 19 last couple of bats. My buddy Cody Moe. Cody, what's going on, man?
Good, man. I appreciate you having me on. Good morning, everyone.
All right, so this is how this is going to work today. First off, we got our gin. We got our juice. Cheers, bud.
Beautiful.
So hot.
Very toasty. Very toasty.
Yeti does not play around. All right, so I am 8-6 right now. Cody's been on fire. He said something last week about hitting a big parlay. You did hit a big parlay last week?
Yes, sir, I did.
So, how do you not have a guy on that just came off a big week? So we're going to jump right into it. So my first game of the week, Browns at Vikings. Browns -2.5. I got them at. Actually, I changed that to an over/under, but I did bet them at -2.5. It's at -1 today. Browns are 4-1 against the spread. The over's at 4-2. They're 1-7 straight up versus Minnesota, which really scares me. And then 5-1 against the spread away. They're pretty good against the spread. Now, the Vikings 2-8 against the spread, not great. The over 5-1. Over's trending here. Over 8-2 at home. The Vikings are averaging 27 points in 8 of their last 9 games. The Browns are scoring 28 points on average. This over needs to hit at 51. You need a little help there because those two averages don't equal 50. But I like the over at 51.5. First game for Cody here. He's going to go Washington at Falcons -1.5.
I do like Washington at 1.5 right now. They are 1-5 against the spread, and the under at 6-3. They're 2-4 against the spread versus Atlanta, and unfortunately, Atlanta is 6-0 the past 6 games. It is scary, but I do like Washington's offense. I like how they've been running it. They got some good weapons there. I think that defensive front in Washington, they're gonna cause some problems for Matt Ryan. He's not too mobile anymore, so I do like that. I'm gonna give 1.5 here and see where we can go with that one.
You're going Washington +1.5?
No, -1.5.
Oh, sorry. We can fix that. It's not like that's never happened here before.
No.
Come on. -1.5. Boom. All right, he's going Washington -1.5, which means this is backwards, but we're not going to fix that. Cancel. All right, moving on to my second game. Game 2. My game 2, and I think we both like this game here, actually. I got some stats for you here. I like Titans -6.5 at Jets. This line's moved a little bit, too, over the week. A lot of the lines have been moving. Titans 2-4 against the spread. The over is 13-6. 2-9 against the spread versus the Jets. That scares the living hell out of me, and I wanted to change this game, but I really didn't see another game that I liked more than Titans -6 against the Jets. I mean, the Broncos put up 20 and goose-egged the Jets. The Broncos did that. Come on now. I like the Titans -6.5 here. The Jets 1-4 against the spread. The under 6-1. I mean, the over trends for the Titans, the under trends for the Jets. There's not really a trend here. You just got to go with your gut feel, and I like the Titans -6.5.
Yeah, I'll rebound off that. I got Titans at 6. I think that offense is hot. It's starting to get their feet going with them. Keep feeding King Henry. You all know what he could do. He's been going ballistic these past couple games. It hurts him a little bit to lose A.J. Brown this week. I think Julio's going to get some attention, so I think it's going to be a big week for him, and I'm going to hammer that -6.
Yeah, I really like Titans -6.5 more than a lot of other games here. Again, that the Titans being 2-9 against the spread versus the Jets, that number scares the hell out of me. But again, I just don't know if I like. Oh, here comes Gags. No Jones, no Brown for the Titans.
Oh, no Jones. Okay.
And then Gag says he stayed away since they don't have those two, which makes sense. The Jets are just bad, though, man.
I'll tell you right now, I didn't like the past 2 weeks for the Jets. 2 field goals. 2 field goals.
No Julio, yeah. So, oh yeah, Tucky's a big football guy. So our buddy Tuck, good friends with us, moved to Nevada.
Awesome.
Part of the OTSN network, does Wheelhouse Baseball, does On the Mark podcast. Check the OTSN network on the OT. Check them on the interwebs at otsportsnetwork.wixsite.com/OTSN. Am I in the wrong? Yeah. That's why we're not. Okay. Beautiful. Gegler says it's a trap game. Might be.
I could agree with that one as well.
Might be. But, again, the Jets fucking stink.
I'm nowhere near the Jets, so I can see King Henry going for 400 and 3 tutties tonight for sure.
All right, let's switch it up. Why don't you go ahead and take game 3 here?
Gotcha. Game 3, I have who'd you put up for me there?
We both have Ravens at Broncos.
Ravens at Broncos. Gotcha. They're 8-3 against the spread. For the under, they're 5-2 at 44.5 today. 9-4 against the spread in Denver. You didn't like that I sent this one in, which is
dirtbag.
Which is okay, and I did it twice today too. I felt real bad, but it is what it is. I got the Ravens at 1.5 or 1, and Lamar's a little sore. He's having some back problems right now. That's a little scary for me. I placed these a couple days ago, but I still think he's going to do what he does. Bet the over on his rushing. He's had over 50 rushing yards a game. I would hammer that at 49.5. What was the other one? I do like their defense. They're missing a couple guys, but Patrick Quinn's been playing great. Marlon Humphrey, he's also been playing pretty good that I see. They're getting a couple wide receivers back in Rashad Bateman and Miles Boykin, so that could help out the passing game for Lamar today. I know he's had some problems with Hollywood Brown. He's had about 15 drop touchdown passes. It's unbelievable. Fantasy numbers, I don't even want to get started in it, but it's nice to help have him get some receiving help over there.
Gagliardi says he likes that pick, Cody. He just likes hating on the Broncos.
Good man.
Gagliardi used to put out a weekly top 10 or top 10 power ranking for the NFL, and he always refuses to put the Broncos in there. And I always think the Broncos deserve to be in there. Oh, yeah. And he just overlooks the Broncos all the time. He's a real piece of shit.
Hey, they've done their work this year. I don't want to take anything against them, but I think Baltimore, this is a big game for them, and Denver's hot right now. We'll see what happens.
Did you go money line or -1? What'd you say?
I took Baltimore's money line. Yeah, 150.
Okay. Well, I also like the money line in this game, but it's going to be no surprise to anybody that I like the Broncos money line. You ever heard of the 7 layers of bacon?
I have.
Chiefs beat the Ravens. I'm sorry, the Ravens beat the Chiefs.
Yep.
Broncos are going to beat the Ravens this week.
Oh, my God.
You know what that means?
Don't tell me.
Broncos are going to play the Bucs in the Super Bowl this year.
No.
That's what that means. All we need is 4-0 and just send us straight to the Super Bowl. That's it. Broncos money line all day.
That AFC West though, it's pretty. It's off to.
Isn't that a wild start? Broncos,
it's insane.
Raiders, 4-0. Give me a break.
What is happening today? I don't know.
All right, game 4. Now this is the revenge game of the weekend, and Nick said it best earlier. He wishes the Patriots are a little bit better, so this could be an actual game. But they, they are missing Gronkowski. That's a huge weapon for Tampa Bay and Tom Brady. Now, I would tease this game up to probably 9.5. I think the Buccaneers are going to absolutely destroy the Patriots. I like Buccaneers -6.5. And to back that up, Bucs are 8-4 against the spread. They're 8-1 straight up away. They don't care where they're playing at, home or away. They're good. Patriots 2-5 against the spread, not great. And I think, Tom Brady lost last week.
He did.
And Tom Brady has, I don't know what the numbers are, but it has to be astronomical. Like Tom Brady's wins after a loss. I don't have that in front of me, but it has to be astronomical. So I like Bucs -6. Cody?
I'm going to take the Colts today at the money line at +120. I know they're 0-3, but they have had an insanely tough schedule. I think they had Seattle week 1, the Rams week 2, and the Titans week 3. I think they're due today versus Miami. They got a decent defense. I don't like Jacoby Brissett that much back there. I think the Colts can go out and can put some numbers up. I do like their backfield. Jonathan Taylor hasn't ran that much, but I think he's due for a good game. The Colts are 2-5 against the spread, 6-12 against the spread versus Miami, and 6-2 versus Miami or in the money line. So I would have to say I do like the Colts today. And, this money line, hopefully can win us some money today. I like how they're going to give us some points. So feed me the money line all day today.
Oops, I forgot to throw your bet up. I'm just sitting here listening to Gags.
You're good.
Gags is a big fan of Cody right now.
I appreciate it, man.
Dirtbags. All right, so here's what we're doing. We're going to throw our bets back up here. Mikey's bets, I might have to – I don't think I changed any of that. Nope. I got to change yours because you went – Washington -1.5. There we go. Boom. Save. All right, so again, I like Cleveland, Minnesota over at 51. Titans -6, Broncos money line, and Buccaneers -6.5. Now, I think I'm 3-0 on Broncos games.
Oh, geez. Well, today's your day then. It's
So,
that goose egg's gonna crack, baby.
Now, granted, all 3 weeks were unders.
Oh,
Hammer Broncos unders.
Under. Oh my God.
3-0 still. And then Cody, take it away with your 4 bets. Just to recap real quick.
I got the Washington at 1.5. I'm still confident with that. Titans at 6.5. I know they're losing a couple wide receivers, but I think Derrick Henry does what he does on the ground. Ravens money line. That's nice, especially against the beloved Broncos by this guy. And the Colts money line. They're looking good for me today. They're 0-3. I think they're due today versus Miami.
You got the kiss of death from Gags. This is Gags. If Gags likes this guy, he's going 0-4. Gags gave you the KOD.
Don't do it to me.
Gags, I'll come right back with your comment there. We're going to send it over to Kennedy, and we'll be right back with some parlays. I'm going to do the for the window parlay. Cody's going to give you his parlay, and then we'll show you the head-to-head versus Mikey's Morning Coffee and Gambling with Gags. Happy football Sunday, week 4. I got degenerate Kennedy here. She's being real timid. I don't know why. Come here, baby. Come here. I don't know what's going on here. Degenerate Kennedy's here. She's going to pick week 4. She's 2-1 right now. This is the Bears ball. Ooh, you thought. And this is the Lions ball. We're going to go Bears orange this week, Lions yellow. The Lions are traveling to Chicago. The line just moved from 3 to 2.5 as I was recording this. So, Kennedy's 2-1. We're going to see out where the Bears' fate lies this week. Oh, now we're ready. Now we're ready. Okay, come here. Come here. What a brat. What a brat. It's raining a little bit. She doesn't like the rain. She's going with the Bears -2.5 at home versus the Lions. You can go inside. You can go inside. I have been OTSN's Mikey Wilson. That is Degenerate Kennedy, and we are out. On my gambling show, give it a break. Jesus Christ. All right, and we're back. Before we get into parlays, I got to plug Pro Elite Windows. If you or someone you know has a need for window cleaning, gutter cleaning, power washing, please call or text my friends over at Pro Elite to get a free estimate. Text Mikey's Morning Coffee at 317-727-2361 or call and tell them Mikey sent you. They'll give you 25% off. They're basically giving the company away. I texted them. I said, hey, what do you want me to plug? And they said, read this off. And I go, 25%? Is that a typo? I mean, call them before they change their minds. I mean, they're going to get calls all day. Hey, Mikey sent me over. They said you're giving the company away. Call them before they change their minds. I'm expecting my phone to ring before this show's over to say, hey, 5%. Let's shorten that a little bit. Jiminy Christmas. All right, so let's jump into the first one. This is my For the Window parlay. I'm going to tell the story one more time. I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to tell the story one more time. So the For the Window parlay, nice little sentiment to my grandma. She passed away last weekend. We play Pictionary. She drew a card. She thought she was going to win. She had a card that said window. She turned around. She took the cap off. She goes, okay, guys, for the window. And she was like, oh. So this is my little tribute to her, For the Window parlay. And again, I'm not sure what this is going to be yet, but I like 4 bets here. And I like doing individual over-unders. I like Tom Brady to throw over 2.5 touchdowns, and I like that a lot more before I found out that Gronkowski was out. Buffalo Bills over 14.5 in the second half. I would like that to be in the first half, but the first half over-under was like 18 or something like that. I just don't love that. So Buffalo Bills -14.5 in the second half. I'll take that over. Kareem Hunt over 40.5 rushing yards. I mean, just feed Kareem Hunt the ball all day. And then the obvious one, Aaron Rodgers over 1.5 touchdowns. You're telling me Rodgers isn't going to throw 2 tutties today?
That's almost
guaranteed. Are you kidding me? I mean, as long as he doesn't hand off to Jones 4 more times like he did in the Lions game, that juice is plus 109.8. 15 will win you just north of $182. I'll send her over to Cody here. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't come back to Gags bets. Gags likes Lions +3, Atlanta Washington under. Oh, this is Gags' head-to-head. So I'm gonna get to that. He says he's got a better record than me. Do a couple more shows, bud. Maybe you won't. Rainy day in Green Bay. I still like 2 tutties. Cody. Oh, I gotta turn my shit off, I guess.
Alrighty, yeah, I'm going with the Seattle money line. I like the underdogs, and it's versus the 49ers. I think the 49ers are going to be a little hurt after that last week performance. You know, they thought they're going to pull it out. Seattle's been hit or miss for me. They how they've been finishing games. It's kind of how the NFL's been speaking. It's hit or miss. I do like the Rams today at 2.5 versus Arizona. I think they're gonna play pretty well. That defense is going to be tough. Kyler Murray, like you were saying earlier, he could probably throw for 400 yards and 0 touchdowns. It's just, that's the name of the game. But, who knows what could happen there. I do like that. I'm doing the Baltimore again at 1.5 versus Denver. It's going to be a tough game.
Double down.
Dirty bastard. I had to double down on them. And I did Green Bay again at 6.5 versus Pitt. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to have his way with Ben Roethlisberger. I don't know how much Ben Roethlisberger is going to do. I know Green Bay's been playing some tight defense. I like how they've been playing as of recent, and that's my 3 o'clock parlays. $25 to win you 329 doll hairs.
I'll tell you what I like. I like the Packers -6.5. Aaron Rodgers has had a resurgence on his career, and he got a little slap in the mouth on week 1,
absolutely,
and a little awakening. Like, hey, bud, welcome back to Earth. And Aaron Rodgers goes, Earth? Come on now,
relax.
Lions, yeah, let's go. So he's back. I mean, everyone needs that little slap in the mouth every now and then. He got it, and he's back. Back-to-back MVP seasons for Rodgers.
I wouldn't go that far. It is week 4, but I'm not a Packers guy, as you can see. But I do admire what he's been doing, and he's going to be making a good comeback this year.
My buddy Nate Capser chiming in. The only line that computes with Chicago's O-line for being the worst is the Steelers.
I love it.
Wow. All right. I mean, that's
I love it.
That's not okay. It's over/under sacks for Big Ben. 3, 4, 3.5.
3.5. I'll slam you over for sure.
All right, and then it brings me to what is going to be my favorite segment of the day because turn that one off. Because I am your $1 million chain winner of last week. I took Gags down. He had the title last week. I have it this week. I went full gold medal on it. So the head-to-head this week, so Gambling with Gags, if you didn't watch it this morning, he likes Detroit +3, Washington, Atlanta under 47, and the 49ers -3. That juice is 596. Says I barely took them down. Well, the juice gave it to me. I mean, so we do, if we wind up tying, the juice is the tiebreaker. So his juice is 596. Again, Detroit +3, Washington, Atlanta under 47, and the 49ers -3. Mikeys 3 bets, cutting it close there on the graphics. Browns -2.5. Again, I changed that 4 times this week. Browns -2.5. I don't know what's your 2.5, Gag. Sorry, did I type something wrong? Browns -2.5. Chiefs Chargers over 54.5. Just let the boys air it out. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Tutty. Give me all the overs in that game, by the way. Bucks -6.5. My juice is 581. So he's saying his Niners are -2.5, not 3. That's fine. Fixed it already. Bucks -6.5. My juice is 581. Oh, I'm just now realizing the ticker is behind the video. Whatever. You get it. So I'm looking to hold on to the $1 million chain again. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to send it right back to the original screen, show our 4 bets, let the ticker run. Thank you at Bridges Scoreboard for letting me come up here and doing the show up here. Go to betrivers.com, use code Bridges to get $250 bonus match. Very excited about my partnership for Bridges this year. Cody, do you have anything you want to plug? You want to tell people where they can find you? I mean, worst case scenario, you go 4-0, hit your parlay, and then your Twitter just blows up.
Oh, God, wouldn't that be glorious? No, I'm a Bridges fan through and through. Like we talked about the 20 wings, $25 and a pitcher of beer. You can't go wrong with it, man. It's a win-win here. Watch some football, enjoy the day. Another glorious, gloomy day in the region, and win some money.
It is what it is. They are doing tip boards today. Oh, she's got them right. $5 tips.
Thumbs up.
Jerseys.
Yeah, we'll be doing jerseys.
Squares board jerseys. Come on up here. Watch the Bears game. Limited capacity up here. Got a big party coming in. Get up here. Get your seats quick. Me, Cody, Nick are going to sit at the bar and have a couple beers. I have been OTSN's Mikey Wilson. Buddy Cody Moe. We're signing off. Thank you for tuning in to Mikey's Morning Coffee.